We owe every child born into this world something much greater than ourselves. This is our never-ending obligation to the unborn, the newborn, and every life with whom we share the world we know. Our shared worldly covenant is to protect, nurture, educate, and take care of one another. We should love our neighbor as we love ourselves. That covenant does not include war in whatever form its horrors may take. Whether it is a war for worldly possessions, geography, or using skillfully cloaked words for war, crafted to steal lives and our souls. We must stop the unholy insane madness of blind complicity with all war in all its forms. War is the product of man's evil inhumanity, and there must be no room for it in our thoughts, hearts, or actions. War commands a ship of fools, pompous and prideful, dressed in regalia, ribbons, medals, and loudness, and camouflaged with victorious triumphs over the vanquished, using the infliction of abhorrent pain and death. Have we not learned anything from thousands of years of warring against one another? These wars capture our flesh in order to destroy it. All war is evil, fueled by contrived lies of perceived necessity and raw in its utter destruction of the human spirit. Together, we must ask, who wants war? Who are the they that coerce, then demand that their subjects, their citizens, the people who they tax and subjugate, who they relentlessly require to participate and bow down to their false gods, false promises, and false ideologies? When will these evil monsters stop war? When will they stop? Is there nothing short of total destruction and annihilation that will appease these gods of war, the wars that never come to an end, while their lies live on beyond the battlefields and the graveyards to persuade future generations to die, be maimed, or be permanently traumatized for causes no one can remember or honestly justify? Even all the monuments of the victorious are eventually torn down. We, the voices of humanity, must speak truth to those that have ears to hear and pray to our God that war must be no more. Have we completely forgotten the Prince of Peace? Are we intentionally ignoring the better angels of our nature that reside within our consciousness? Surely we can and must be better than they. Or must we lose our souls, maliciously carved from us and thrust to the dogs of warfare? Men and women of all nations must unite against the war of darkness and the evil that resides in the bitter hearts of those who have destroyed themselves, consumed by the sins of the world that have caused a blinding cataract in their ability to hear the word, to see and accept God, the Creator of the universe. Many loving hearts and willful hands in unison together in the family of humanity can and must testify to the goodness of God and the promise that is possible in a world without war. We must appeal to God's angels to intercede and help us save our families and our world from the evil imposed upon each generation again and again and again and again and again and again and again. They must stop all war now. We call on all the earthly voices of true peacemakers to come forth and speak boldly to all those who profit from the irreparable harm they do to human life and the gifts of our natural planet that is being transformed to the bitterness of wormwood. All life is a precious gift. We must protect and preserve the future of the living and those who come after us, turning our swords of destruction into plowshares. Only by our resolve for peace can we eliminate war. We must preach peace. From every valley, every mountaintop, from every desert and every sea, we must unceasingly pray for peace in a world that has chosen amnesia over seeking light. Like a lampstand on a hill, our light should promote peace for all the world to see. We must do this for every child, the innocents, the poor, the disadvantaged, and the poor in spirit. When we embrace this mission of unrestrained peace, we will all share true prosperity, built by faith, hope, love, and charity, and we will be giving a gift of love for all mankind. We must be vigilant in our quest for seeking what the Spirit says to our churches that have followed paths of righteousness and opened their doors, so we may enter and worship, seeking and receiving the love of God's truth and faithfully sharing it with all of God's children. May peace be with you.